Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dania if you're new here, and in today's video we're going to be testing out this beautiful 10-watt laser machine by WeCreat. This is their Vista. Now I feel like before talking about anything else I have to comment on the color, because if you know me, you know how much I love pink, and yes, this is absolutely stunning, but I promise you this machine is not just a pretty color. This thing is mighty. The first thing that makes it special is the fact that even though this is a compact laser machine, you can engrave a 40-ounce tumbler in here. So this is only 6.5 inches tall. The reason you can do that is because the laser itself is flippable. Once I show you how that works, you're gonna be in disbelief. That's how awesome it is. The next thing that makes it special is the camera that they have inside the lid. You basically access the camera through their Make It software, and it shows you your laser bed. You adjust where you want the design to go, the sizing, and there's no distortion. It takes out all the guesswork for you. So it is amazing. Now let's do a quick unboxing. I'll open up the software. We'll work on a design that I want to engrave on this piece of slate. This is actually an idea I've had on my mind for months now. And so when WeCreat reached out to me and told me they wanted to send me this machine, I immediately knew exactly what I wanted to do, because I was like, this is the perfect machine for the idea I've been thinking about. You'll see why I'm so excited once we start working on it. So let's dive right in. The first thing I noticed as I was opening up the box is how well everything was packed. I was very impressed, honestly, with how protected it was, and the instructions that they include in there are absolutely amazing. I pretty much relied on their instructions to set up the whole thing, and I want to say it took me about 15 minutes to get up and running, and then I opened up the software and I was pretty much ready to go. Now, if you notice, it says keep the packing materials. I did read the rest of the instructions, and it says if you want the warranty to stay valid, you have to save all of these items and keep them stored somewhere safe. In case you ever need to send the machine back, they want you to pack it just the same way you got it. Now I'm just going to take everything out of the box, and the fun part begins, setting everything up. After I took the laser machine out of the box, I removed the 2 guide pins that they have on each side. I don't need these anymore. They were just to keep the lid closed during shipping. At first I was wondering where everything else was, and then I realized that they have it inside the machine, which I thought was genius because it was so well protected. Again, I was very impressed with the packaging. The first box is the power adapter, and then they do have samples to show you that the machine works and they tested it out. Next is the rotary kit. We'll talk more about that in another video. Next is the exhaust hose, the tools, and lastly is the air assist. This tool helps reduce the amount of smoke and also gives you cleaner cuts. Now I'm just removing the rest of the packaging so that I can put the tray in, and then later on the laser bed in as well. The 2 red stickers that you see have arrows on them showing you which screws you need to remove, and you're going to use the tools that they included in the box to remove all 4 screws. You have 2 on each side. Remember the pins that we removed earlier? We have to cover up the area because otherwise smoke will possibly come out of the machine. So they do include these 2 pieces that you need to put on both sides to make sure no smoke goes out. After putting in the laser bed, it was time to connect the air assist kit and the exhaust hose. For the exhaust hose, you can either vent it out of a window or you can purchase the fume extractor, which is what I have been using. I've been very happy with the quality. I haven't noticed any smell at all. And so it really depends on your craft area and how well ventilated the area is. So you have a few options to consider when it comes to that. Here, I'm just tightening everything really well, making sure the exhaust hose is completely on there and there's no leak, because I don't want any smoke coming out in the area where I'm working. And like I said, I honestly did not notice any smell at all. This is the fume extractor, and it was very easy to put together. All I needed to do was connect it to the exhaust hose, and that was it. All right, now it's finally time to open up the software and get to work. So I'm going to start by creating a new project, and I'm going to upload my design. I'll talk about the design and my thought process in a minute, but first I want to show you the camera function and how easy it is to use and how much of a game changer it is. First, I'm connecting my machine to my software, and then I'm going to hit refresh. Now I can see exactly where the slate is and position my design accordingly. It looks like like my design uploaded with some white circles. I'm not really sure what happened here, but I'm just going to delete them and we'll move on. Okay, now that those are deleted and the size is perfect in my opinion, I'm going to have the machine auto measure, and then I'm going to select the material, and they do already have a slate option, which is perfect. After I select slate, the program automatically is going to put in all the settings for me, the power, speed, line density, and if there's something that you don't like or want to change, obviously you can, but I double checked all the details and I liked the presets, so that's what I went with. Everything looks good to me, so I'm going to hit start. The machine is going to give me an estimate on how long it's going to take to engrave. I'm going to click the framing option because even though I used the camera and everything looks good, I still want to physically see where the design is going to go to double check. All right, everything looks perfect. Now the software is just reminding me to close the lid and press the start button. All right, now while the machine engraves, let me kind of talk you through my thought process. You might have already guessed it, but basically what I'm engraving is a YouTube plaque for myself. Now, if you're not familiar, YouTube rewards creators who reach 100,000 subscribers with a silver plaque and 1 million subscribers with a gold plaque. There aren't any plaques for under 100,000 subscribers. So even though they don't offer that option, I felt like this journey has been so rewarding. I have loved every part of it, and I just wanted to celebrate myself. So I wanted to create one on my own. Now, even though at the time of filming this, I don't have 20,000 subscribers. This is me being optimistic and hopeful that I will reach that number. I will not display it until the number is accurate. So until I reach 20,000 subscribers, this is gonna stay in my drawer. So if you wanted to pause the video and maybe hit subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Thank you in advance. But yeah, that's the idea I've been thinking about for months. I actually first thought of this when I reached 1,000 subscribers because I feel like a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to get your first 1,000. You have to keep putting in all the work and you don't know if you're ever going to get rewarded for all the time and effort. And it's just a long journey. So I'm so happy. I love this platform. I love this community. I'm so happy I finally decided to start my channel, and I'm so grateful for all of you. That took about 40 minutes to complete. If I wanted it to take less, I could have decreased the line density, but I really liked this look, so I didn't mind waiting, and 40 minutes wasn't too long in my opinion. But just so that you know, you can play around with the settings, and it does affect the time. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love how this turned out. This is exactly how I imagined it. I can't believe I'm holding this in my hands right now. Now, they do include this tool in the box, which helps you line up your blanks. I completely forgot to use it, but I think for my first project using the Vista, I'm pretty proud of this. I think it turned out really, really nice. Again, I can't display this until it's true, so help me reach this number, please. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you made it till the end, leave a pink emoji in the comments section. Let me know what kind of projects you would like to see. If you want me to engrave on tumblers next, or if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. I'll have all the information in the description box. I appreciate you all so, so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And thank you so much to WeCreat for sending me this. I'll see you all in next week's video. Bye.